Hello everybody, welcome back, Captain Birch here. We are playing Moon Hunters. Now, this isn't a really game that you make a series out of. I know that because I've played a little bit, and I'm gonna show off some of the things. But, basically, this series is an ever-going type of thing, so you can restart and start again and things like that, and you can unlock characters, which is what some of these things are. Like, I unlocked the support character here, the Song Weaver. And then I unlocked a town here, as well as here, and unlocked the ability to talk to spirits, just things like that. So you unlock them, and these other things are like your stories of characters from your past, so they don't affect your current story specifically, but they do affect it in some ways. Like, they learn to talk to spirits, now everyone can talk to spirits. If they got a certain recipe, now everyone has that recipe. Like, you can read here all the things that they did and stuff like that, and it adds to these constellations. So I have things like peacocks and scrolls and sundials, things like that. But for this little doodad type thing, this little gaming session, I was thinking we would go through all the characters that I have unlocked, which is all of them, and show off as much gameplay as possible. Now, there's no way to show off all gameplay because this is still in beta, as you can see. Even online beta is a thing. But, which the person has shown the game for you to play online beta. But let's start off with the main dude here. And, we'll go with a nice... You can unlock spirits, by the way, if you find these people in the wild, I guess is how you'd say it. Let's go with that color. But, yeah, it's a pretty fun little game. I love the style of it. Here I will start off in the High Tribe to show you kind of what happens if they come from their home city. The next time I'll do someone from a distant area. Sorry if you missed some of that. I didn't get to the sound quite in time. This dude is a bit hard to play with than the rest because he is melee. There are a lot of ranged or quick things here. And that makes it pretty hard to get anything done. But if you level him up, he's unstoppable. And there's little interactive things like this. Tucked away where moonlight would never reach, a shrine looks to have been built recently by a sun cultist. I could either destroy or study it. Let's study. You carefully observe the measurements and materials of the shrine and contemplate what it might reveal about the cultists who built it. You decide its creator is very familiar with metalwork. The cultist must be in the village somewhere. You gain wisdom and 3 intellect. And you see this little thing that pops up above my head, the little eye? That represents something I have gained, such as wisdom or cunning or vengeance, things like that. You gain them by doing certain things. That thing that I just picked up as well. That is the currency in this game. They're called opals, and you're able to buy things from merchants when you get enough opals. So you want to collect as many of those as you can. Talk to her. When I feel lost, I pray in the general direction of Queen of Heaven and the Silver Sister. They guide my path to my next holy statue. There's just some little interactive things like that where you can go up and talk to them. And sometimes you can even get a familiar, is what it's called in this game. However, I know it as a pet. But also little brown bags will drop sometimes. No clue what they do. The wiki is not that strong in this one. But are you sure you would want to set up camp for the night? Yes. No, I came all this way for nothing. You begin to camp for the night. It seems safe here. Let's set up camp. Alright, so these are things that will give you. Alright, you see in top left corner? Those are things like endurance, spirit, strength, intellect, faith, and charm. They each give you a little boost in either hitting or defense, or possibly even in the story itself. You can keep watch, hunt, stargaze, cook. Cook gives you a random set of stats. However, it deprives you of the ability to get one of the choices, like a little thing happening then. And charm pretty much just makes you the leader of the group. You don't really need that unless you get one of the secret endings. So there's 3 endings. You can either win, lose, which both of those are bad, and then there's a 3rd secret ending where you can elope with the evil dude. And hopefully I'll get that one, but I've only gotten it once. So, but that is the only good ending to my knowledge. But anyways, I'll go off and show you the cooking, and next time we'll do a different thing. But to cook, yeah, I have all the ingredients already. But you pick one, you go off and you have to find all of these, minus water and flour. Then you can combine them with different things, like cactus and herbs, to see what it creates, something new. So when I start mixing them together, this big mixing pot I get, roast aloe. And I got 3 faith and inspired. Let's pack up, we're nearly home. So next time maybe we'll get an event out of it. Can't do that while you're, oh, this is the little porting dock thing. But next time I'll try to get an event out of it. No promises. And that's another town. Can go along and visit those. Seems to be it. Okay. Nothing better than hard work with the cool breeze behind you. This is the merchant I was talking about. She gives you, well, these. Let's get the moonlight out of those opals, shall we? See, I only have 13 opals. You can see that right above this thing. And these are all the things I could get. So, yeah. I just love the little noise it makes. May the Queen of Heavens rise tonight. Bring the return of rain. The crops are thirsty. I really want to be able to talk to animals. That's something I really want to do. As the pale dancer rises, brother, so too shall we stand over the bodies of our enemies in victory. Aren't you just a ray of sunshine? Welcome home, brother. You seek the pale dancer. May she guide your blade. Also, my blade is awesome. It's like cut in a little. I thought that was pretty cool. And pale dancer. Expression is unreadable as she observes the proceedings. The high tribes call the moon the bringer of death and justice. They say she teaches our soul to swim through the darkness of the afterworld. And I got one, I think that's bravery for that. I don't think I should do this. My wedding is scheduled for tonight, but I can't marry a girl like Cyrus. Cyrus has a heart of swords. She'll not be happy as my wife. She doesn't like me. What should I do? Okay, so last time I told him to talk to her, which is what I would have told him, but He gets all afraid, tells me to talk to her, and then it just doesn't go well. I'm going to tell him to run away. What? And leave my family? This is my home. I'm not like you. I need a place that I... Ooh, harsh. Maybe you can talk to her, please? She usually lounges near the forge. Well, this isn't gonna go well. Hey there. Leave me be. Yeah, you see, that's what always happens. The yaks are very sensitive to changes in the moon. Poor creatures. Oops. Chop that. Enter. The women debate the correct frequency of sharpening a sword. And then you see that little statue over there? That is one of my past play characters. Every village has one statue like that. Farewell, Cubel, the clenched fist. We fight that you may rest peacefully, even in death. Vow. I shall not be silenced by the sun cult. Cubel shall be remembered. Bravery, +1 strength. Talk to her. Nakanana. You see everything so clearly from peak to valley, yet you cannot see my love for you? This Nakanana? Nakanana. Farseer squints thoroughly. I need pride. I don't want to get into their debate. Actually, I think there's... Nope, there's not. There's also moves that you can do. Different types of moves. Like that is as my special move. It's a normal move. And this is my dash. And then on controller, which is what I'm using, I'm currently using a PlayStation controller. You can also do things like dance. And this. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be. But. And then on computer, if you hit tab. Nope, can't do it while the controller's in. But controller doesn't work quite correctly because it's PlayStation 1 controller. It's time to start setting up for the first moon feast. Are you ready? Yes. Then let's go to work. I hope nobody embarrasses themselves this year. Dun dun dun. It looks like the moon didn't feel like a feast tonight. That's alright. Everyone keep eating. Can't let it go to waste after all. Damazi, figure out what happened. A sworn priestess may be able to help. Maybe not. And talk. I see you're a beginning chef. Perhaps you should visit Vestapestapest someday and try out the kitchen coliseum. Until then, you're welcome to my scraps. I recommend an apricot or balsamic honey glaze. That is where you get the meat from, just by the way. By and by. Ruin your life. Don't care. Alright, so we could go here. That would not count as a day. However, I believe we are running fairly close on time. So, if you have enjoyed, oh, also this, I'll probably go there next time. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go there. Because that is a holy orchard. And you could either get a boar out of it, or steal the apples, which I have not done yet. That's the only thing I haven't done. Or you could get apples from it. I'll probably go ahead and steal the boar, just so y'all can see a familiar. Actually, no, I'll save up my money, get the familiar from over here, because I haven't done that before either, and then I'll steal the apples from over here. Alright, sounds like a game plan. But if you have enjoyed, do please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, stay afloat.